Every woman has a story. Not all of them have gone the way we might have dreamed when we were girls. Some of us have lots of chapters in our story, and some of us only have a few so far. Life Lessons Academy was born as the result of the most recent chapter in my story, a long and painful 7 years spent watching my mother slowly decline from Alzheimer's disease, and knowing full well what was coming, and also knowing there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing. It was like watching someone drown. During these years, I had many conversations with Mom and learned about how she viewed things and pieces of her story that I never really knew growing up. Despite the hugs and love and smiles that she poured out on myself and my 3 siblings, she was desperately unhappy on the inside. She felt she wasn't as smart as everyone else because she got pregnant and got married at 16, had to drop out of school, never had a chance to have a job she really loved, didn't even feel important enough to keep a personal calendar. She said once that she felt she was a nobody. Hearing her say that broke my heart. We women have been teaching each other things since time began, like how to take care of a home and a family and caring for the sick and the elderly. But our teaching rarely included how to take care of ourselves. You know, in today's fast-paced world, women really need to be able to make fast decisions, and they need information to do that. You can't just stop because you can't decide what to do. If you do that, the world will decide for you. In pondering my mother's life, I decided, even though I couldn't stop her from dying from Alzheimer's disease, what I could do is create something that was a legacy for her and for the women who come after her. I could create a teaching format by women and for women where we could learn from each other about the tools and resources that are available to help us take care of ourselves and be our own best advocate, to make informed decisions, to help us write that life story that we choose instead of the one that's chosen for us, to create a life with no regrets. Life Lessons Academy is designed to be an educational platform that helps women become equipped to be decision makers. It will be presented in a day-long instructional format called Self-Reliance, Self-Respect, a Women's Conference. There will be a variety of speakers throughout the day talking about important topics like being willing to take a risk to meet your goals and what to do about managing your money, personal safety and self-defense, legal services to protect yourself and your family, how to take care of the elderly, what to do about elder care, the impact of addiction on women, and learning about social media and using technology safely. I feel strongly that no woman should ever see herself as a nobody. Everybody is somebody and has value. And to support that belief, I think every woman should have a business card with her picture on it, because we all have a business to build a life with no regrets. For that reason, the conference ticket price will include a professional headshot photograph taken on site the day of the event of every woman who attends. You might be wondering why I chose the name Life Lessons Academy. It was taken from a Mother's Day card that I gave my mother the year after she moved into a memory care facility. It's by Kathy Davis Designs, and the verse reads, I admire the way you look at the world, and I'm grateful for all you have taught me by your loving example and our time spent together. You've shown me how to find joy in the midst of challenges, to be grateful for small kindnesses, to welcome each new day with a sense of possibility, to celebrate small victories, to be generous with encouragement, and to make time for the things that matter most. I draw on the strength of these life lessons more than you know. In closing, I would like to point out that married or single, young or not so young, we can all choose to be informed. People who are informed tend to make better choices. They think differently about things. And making better choices leads to being happier. We only have today to be happy. I read a phrase once that says, "Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is uncertain." So realize that today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I would encourage you to use your gift of today and decide to learn more about the topics that can help you build a life with no regrets. Decide now to join us at our next women's conference scheduled in your area. You can find more information online at lifelessonsacademy.com.